What's up, guys? It's Fly here. Welcome to Skarlet Tactics 3. I am going to show you guys a few things that I think are important for the community to be aware of. Some of it's, basic information, some of it's new. But the first thing I want to talk about is crossover pressure. And the reason why is because crossover pressure kind of resets the scenario a little bit. One thing that's so good about Cage's reset is he gets a free safe jump into crossover pressure. Forces your opponent to stand block and allows you to do things that you couldn't do on a crouching opponent. The same applies to Skarlet, where a jump and punch is very, very important. So crossover pressures are ideal for keeping your opponent in check. So one of the things that a Skarlet player has to be able to do is counter the opponent's attempt to anti-air you. So that usually is done through a jump kick, crossover jump kick like that. But half the time your opponent will be crouching because they're trying to down 3 or down 1 you. So I find the best range is about 2 down 3s away. Whatever combo is up to you. Check out Ninja's guide for more options on combos. But that's just stuff that you have to be able to do. It's basic gameplay with her. If you can't do it, you're going to find yourself missing out on a lot of opportunities. The thing is knowing when not to do a crossover jump kick and when to do a jump punch. Usually your jump punches will open up once they start respecting the jump kick because they'll be blocking. So if you put your opponent on, if they're stand blocking, and you do the same thing, Far Dagger puts you at +4 on block, which is amazing. Being at +4 on block allows you the opportunity to do a back 1 at 10 frames instead of 14, a forward 4 at 8 frames instead of 12, a down 1 at 2 frames, and nothing they can do about it. Look at Meat getting destroyed in the background. Anyways, so being at +4 is a really good thing. So make sure that you know when to take advantage of that. If their opponent tries a low poke, a lot of times that'll hit him out of it, that'll hit him out of it, and you get a full combo for it. The other thing is sometimes, and this may not be as viable as I'd like it to be, but catching your opponent with an anti-air or an anti-poke down dagger or something like that, if you don't know if they're going to block it or not, sometimes it's not always the best option to go into this, because if they get out of it, they can uppercut you or poke you out of it, and then your pressure's gone. Sometimes that's the best option. And if it hits, you're at +15. And the reason why that's important is you can dash in and get a free forward forecheck. So we put them on jump so you can see how much advantage it actually is. That's free. That was free. That's not free, but you can still hit them out of it. So if you actually do hit them, and you get that to work, without me talking, I won't drop combos, but and you have to actually get a 44% combo out of it, they're gonna start realizing they have to block. They're gonna have to block that. So if they start realizing they have to block, you get that for free. And it's just something that is good if you don't know on crossover what's going to happen. So if they're going to respect your jump kicks enough to stand block, but it happens to hit, you got options. And if they do block it, you're still safe. It's only -3. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But if you want to still be in the advantage, do Enhanced Dagger. You're at +3. I missed it. Missed it again. Why do I keep missing this? That is a tactic that makes a big difference because you're at +3, so you can still get this out in 9 frames. And that out in 11 frames. So, I mean, just take it with a grain of salt and realize what options you have there. You can also do things like that. Throw. If it happens to hit, you can get a nice combo out of it. $27 if you get the slide to hit. Options there. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is combo enders. You have to choose your combo ender appropriately based on the character you're fighting, the style of the person that you're fighting. Those things are very, very important. I find myself ending in this very frequently because I'm at drastic advantage and I can move up back to where I was. So like if I was to do let's say I actually hit the combo. I can still jump, I can still dash back in very quickly. And if they try to wake up attack, I can do this. Double dash with an enhanced dash on the second one right through it. It's no meter to do the combo. I built probably a quarter bar with all the red dashes in the middle of the combo. No problem. I can also just do the reset. And then I red dash in or do it with the enhanced dagger follow up. And I can follow it up with that. I like doing this because then they're blocking low twice. Anyways, you got to realize when to end with the reset or when to end with that. I find that this is very versatile and you're not sacrificing more than 1 or 2% damage. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes I also like doing this. So you saw what I did there is I did that after I popped them up in the air. And it's kind of like a ghetto reset. The gravity is high, so they have less time on the ground to do a wake-up attack, and a lot of times that'll pick them up as I stand up if they try to jump or something. You can also do it with 4-3, if I can actually land that combo. So you see the options there. To get a reset, it works sometimes. Use it sparingly. Preferably, I like the 4-3 in my combos. But since I'm going for more damage, the reset is harder. But if I do a reset, it's usually off of that. And I'll do the enhanced dagger into usually, or I'll do stagger it and go again. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the tactics. Get into the lab and show me what you guys got. Appreciate it.